Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your host of the Morning Beer Podcast, Devereaux Davis, and we're doing a 7-round New York Giants only mock draft. This one's without trades. This is going to be my 1.0 of the New York Giants only mock draft, 7-round mock draft. Of course, they only have 6 rounds. They have 9 picks, 9 to 10 picks in this year's draft. And they all in there's none in the 7th round, so it's only gonna be a 6-round draft if you want to be completely accurate about it. So we're gonna get right into it. We're not even gonna mess around. This is a full New York Giants, no trades, just basically how it would be if they keep all the picks the way they are. So we starting off at pick number 5 in the 1st round. And once again, we're using the ProFootballNetwork.com as my draft simulator. And right now, we'll do the whole top 10 as far as what was chosen, and then we'll just go on with just the picks after that. Jaguars went Aiden Hutchinson in the simulator. Detroit went Trayvon Walker. Texans went Thibodeau, and Jets went Hamilton. So all the offensive linemen still on the board. So with that being said, at number 5, we have a few trade offers here. In the simulator, we have Detroit looking to move up, Washington looking to move up, Buffalo looking to move up, and Carolina. And we're going to reject all of them, and we're going to go ahead and pick Evan Neal as our starting right tackle now at for the Giants. Now, pick 6 went to Carolina, and they went Aquanu. We're getting some trade proposals from Washington again, and we're going to reject it. And right now, our needs are offensive linemen, running back, wide receiver, depth pieces in those positions. Definitely tight end as far as the offense is concerned. Defense is edge rusher, interior defensive lineman like a nose tackle, definitely linebacker position, especially inside, and of course safety and cornerback. So we need every aspect of this team to be upgraded in this draft. So at number 7, we have the option of either going to pass rusher. Thibodeau is not there, but we have Jermaine Johnson, and we have Kalafdis, who I think is really too early for him. So I'm not going to go that route. I think for either one of these guys, even though I love Jermaine Johnson, I feel it might be a reach for him. I feel he might fit better in the Atlanta and below range. So could we double down on tackles? Or maybe get Cross and bump Neal to the middle to one of the guard positions? I'm going to say no here. And we're just going to go to clear-cut, obvious pick. Cornerback, Ahmad Sauce Gardner from Cincinnati. And we're going to pencil him in at number 7. Malik Willis went 8 to Washington. They moved up and picked him. And the simulator is going, so I'm not going to see who else is taken in the top 10. Actually, yeah, I can. Let me just recap that. Let me tell you who went in the top 10. So apparently the simulator went with, the simulator did a trade for Washington. They moved up, took Malik Willis at 8. Seattle took Jameson Williams as their wide receiver at number 9. And Jets went with Jordan Davis at 10, according to the simulator. So, 2nd round, pick number 36, our only pick in this 2nd round. Right now, since we went with offensive tackle and cornerback. Let's go in the edge rusher position. I do like safety here. I do like the safety prospects they have on board. I want to do something more defensive-minded here in this aspect of the draft, this part of the draft. I want to go more defense. Now, safety position is a big faller from the top guys. If you don't go Hamilton, of course. If you don't go Dax Hill, Scene, who I'm in love with, Lewis Scene is a beast. If you don't go those guys early, Brisker, Petrie, it's a huge fall off after that. So if you're not going to go those guys, it's going to be a huge drop off. Same thing can be said at cornerback position. If you don't go with the top guys, it's a huge drop off. But we already got our cornerback, so we don't have to worry about that. We need linebacker, but we also need edge. And this is where Ojabo falls into the second round because of his injury, would I take a Ojabo and stash him for half a year or maybe even a year? Or will I take Bo Murphy, who's still on the board, or a Drake Jackson? Ojabo's upside though, man. He's a first round talent. He's a top 10 talent in some people's board before the injury. Do I want to go Ojabo? And then now you had a pick of Gardner, Ojabo, Neal. I just have to go Ojabo, man. He's going to fit so well in that scheme fit. And I feel he's a steal at 36. Let me see who else fell in offensive position and stuff. Let me see who fell. If anybody else fell, that would be worth, taking a look at. They have Dotson there, wide receiver. But I'm going to just go ahead and pencil in Ojabo. Second round, 36 overall, because that's just talent you can't give up. Nowadays, people are coming back from his Achilles injury a lot better. You can play him linebacker, you can play him at DN. He's just going to be on the edge. He's going to be great in that scheme of Wink Martindale. Now, third round, 67 overall. My first third round pick, we got a few of them here. Once again, staying on the defensive side of the ball because I feel that's where the talent's at, mostly. We could have went wide receiver early, but I feel the wide receiver running back positions are more so depth pieces. They're not really starters. I feel defensive positions are more important to fill out. Once again, we lost out on the safeties because Ojabo was there, so we had to go Ojabo. Leo Chanel just got taken 66 overall by Detroit, and he's somebody I like, that linebacker. So I'm not going to reach on any of these safeties. Maybe a Leon O'Neal Jr. from Texas A&M plays in well here. He ranks 74 overall, so this is around the range he'll go. Let's see the linebackers. You got Quay Walker, Brian Asomoah, who I like a lot in that defense. I feel he's going to be great in that defense. I'm leaning towards him on the inside defense. Let's see if anybody from the edge fell. Cameron Thomas fell. A Teak from Penn State fell. We need defensive tackle too because we lost. Logan Hall is still there from Houston. Let's go back on the offense. Let's see what's on the offense. Let's see if we could shore up the guard position. Kennard is still there, who I like. He's an offensive tackle, but he can slide in as from Kentucky. He can slide in as a guard. And Petit Fury from Ohio State is still there. Ed Ingram is still there from LSU. And Alex Lindstrom, as far as the center, is still there. But we got 2 picks in this round. Oh, let's see what's going on in tight end. Pause. That didn't sound right. Let me that just didn't sound too good, guys. My bad. Let's see what's going on with the tight end position. And well, they got a few pieces left, so I'm not going to go ahead and reach there. That's more of a 4th round pick for me. So on the defensive side of the ball, I'm leaning more towards linebacker. But then Ojabo could play that outside linebacker position. Asomoah play the inside. Yeah, man, I have to go that position because I do want to go. Man, damn. All right, you know what? The last safety that's worth taking at this position is Leon O'Neal Jr., right? So I'm going to go him. I'm going to go safety. And then I could double down and either get linebacker or offensive guard with a second, 3rd round pick. So let's go ahead and go Leon O'Neal Jr. from Texas A&M. And now with the 81st pick, let's see who's left. All right. Let's see if Asomoah is still there. Asomoah is still there. Let's see what's going on with my guard position. Ed Ingram's still there. Lindstrom's still there. I could wait till the 4th round to even go offensive line because Kennard and Petit Ferry is still there. Names that everybody know. Tight end, let's see. Likely got taken, Isaiah Likely, but there's still some pieces there. So I'm forced to kind of go Asomoah to make sure that I get that interior lineman. And then 4th round, I'm looking at my tight end, my offensive lineman. More likely, I'll probably go tight end in that position. All right. So let's see what's going on with the tight end position in round 4. And this is when they all came off the board. Right before that, with Jake Ferguson, Cade Otten went off. But there's still Jelani Woods from Virginia. I feel he could slot in there real nice. I like Jelani Woods. He's a big guy. Let's see his stats real quick. 6'7", 253. He's gonna be a big target, huge target. He has a lot of what's his name? The guy from Vegas. I'm terrible with names. I got a story for you. One time I forgot this girl I went on a date with. This is many years ago. I forgot her name on the date, and I didn't know what to tell her. I didn't know what to call her. And one time when I was training somebody, trained him for months, and I forgot his name, so I used to just call him Buddy. So I'm bad with names. But anyway, you know who I'm talking about. The guy, the tight end from Vegas, who's pretty much an all-pro. I don't know why I'm blank right now as far as his name. So we're now in the 5th round, 147. We got tight end Jelani Woods. I wanted to go running back here, but the tackle, the guard position is something that we kind of been ignoring. And I feel they got some guys here that I didn't have to reach. There's a Taylor, a Munford, from Ohio State, who I like. Parham from Memphis. Justin Schaefer from Georgia. And I feel like I'm one of these guys sliding real nice in the 5th. All right, let's see. How many we got so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. We got 2 more picks after this one. Let's see how the running backs. The running backs are all gone except for Zamir White from Georgia and Hassan Haskins from Michigan. So I feel like in this 5th round, I think we got 2 in the 5th. I'm feeling like we might have to go Zamir White, Hassan Haskins or Zamir White. Let's compare the 2 of them. As far as Haskins is concerned, I'm going to read this off his scouting report from Ian Cummins. Everyone's bracing for Blake Curum's year of eligibility, but the Michigan Wolverines might have a sleeper running back worth looking at in the 2022 NFL Draft. Hassan Haskins is the thunder to Curum's lightning, but he's not a simple bruiser. Sure, he's 6'1", 220, which means he's a north-south runner, which is good. But he can hurdle defenders as much as he can lower his shoulder and demolish the defensive backs. He also has some measured agility, and contact balance. Don't sleep on Haskins. I like that. We like the complementary to Barkley's zigzagging. I like Hassan Haskins north-south running. Didn't really watch much of Michigan or any college football this season. Mostly just highlights. Zamir White from Georgia. Decisive straight line rusher who's aggressively attacked the hole his offensive line creates. White isn't very flashy as a player, but has rushed for 1,200 yards and 14 touchdowns in 2 seasons with the Bulldogs. He's also a sleeper, and this is from Kent Lee Pallett. He's 5'11", 214. I'm leaning more towards Hassan Haskins. And then we go guard with the next pick. So let's go ahead and pencil in Haskins right here. And with our second pick in the 5th round, which is 173, I'm definitely looking at definitely none of the wide receivers. All the wide receivers that I know of are gone. So Munford's still there, Justin Schaefer, and Dylan Parham from Memphis is still there. These are all the top 3 guys I have, and they're the top 3 that's here. Oh, Luke Fortner is still there too from Kentucky, which I like. Forgot about him because he could slide in at center also. So I think I'm more in the bandwagon for Luke Fortner. Do we go backup quarterback? We already got a backup quarterback, so let's not look at that. We got a backup running back. Where is our wide receiver? There's none left. Where's that Thornton guy who had like the fastest 40? He's gone. Yeah, I kind of figured him in the 5th, 6th round. I figured somebody's going to make a stretch and take him in the 5th round. Let's see. Do we go a second tight end? Do we go 2 tight ends? No. Oh, Wittenmeyer is still there, and he's fallen. Wow. From Texas A&M. All right. So let's skip that. Let's go ahead and go. We could double down on offensive guard here, since we're not going wide receiver. So let's go. So sorry about that. I had to go answer the door because I left my trunk open in my car. I don't know why, but anyway, back to the 6th round, 173. Offensive guard. Is it Munford from Ohio State, Schaefer from Georgia, Parham from Memphis, or Luke Fortner? Now, I feel like Luke Fortner will be there in round 7 too, so we could double down. Excuse me, round 6. We could double down on the guard position for depth piece, but we got so much depth right now, and we probably don't have to. We probably just have to pick one and then pick somebody else in the next round. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna take Luke Fortner because he could play center too. All right, round 6, 182, and this is our last pick. Is this our last pick? Or do we get 2 here? We probably get 2. Let's see. Best let's see defense. We got safety. Brian Cook from played in that secondary in Cincinnati. Defensive tackle. We still have Neil Farrell there. Who that's a need. He fits the need that we have. And you go ahead and say that we're going to take him at defensive tackle. Who else? Let's go ahead and pencil in Neil Farrell Jr. as our defensive tackle. And our draft is now complete. Okay, so let's go over everything that we did in this draft so far. I'll show you everything we did. We didn't get the wide receiver we wanted to get. We went Neal, Gardner with the 1st round, Ojabo in the 2nd round, Leon O'Neal Jr. in the 3rd round, along with Brian Asomoah in the 3rd round at linebacker. Jelani Woods, tight end from Virginia, in the 4th round. 5th round, Hassan Haskins. And our 2 6th-round picks was Luke Fortner, some big meaty guys in the last round, Fortner and Farrell at defensive tackle from LSU. So I would say that's a really good draft. You'll see everything down in the description below as far as what I drafted. This is without trades, and my dog's howling to the moon. This is without trades. By next one, we're going to do with trades and potential moving up, moving down, all this type of stuff, and then you'll have that there. I'm your host of the Morning Beer Podcast. Hopefully you liked what I just went through with you, and then like, subscribe, share, and tell a friend. My dog says you should do the same thing too. Talk to you later. Peace.